Get these analytics in.
Yes, sir. You got my like in already?
Cool.
My comment?
I gotta start sharing it to Facebook as well.
Yes. Should
Hey,
go
what's
live
up,
on
Lindsay?
Facebook as well. What's up, Lindsay? Are you okay? It's good to see your face. How did it go last night? Or we can talk about it later, but it's good to know that you're safe. She had a situation with a roommate.
Sorry to hear that, and I hope you are doing well. And if we got to book a flight, blink twice.
Right? Oh, thank goodness. That's awesome. The bottom of my feet are feeling the effects of all these additional steps I'm getting in every day.
Yeah.
I'm building up the toe callus.
What does that mean? I know what that means.
Yeah.
Mani Petty.
Yeah.
Foot therapy. If nothing else,
Oh
yeah. Foot massage. Right. This extra step is throwing me off. Just said bye to my park workout buddy. He's ready to start push-ups. How cool. Yes. I'm fully here now with my undivided attention. That's fantastic that you're like pulling double duty like that. Good on you. And I would be faster, but my computer's a little frozen this morning.
yeah.
Technology is great till it's not.
100%.
All right, looks like we got it. I just want to drop this link in the Facebook, Instagram as well. Facebook Impact. Excuse me. Can I just share this bit of incredible news?
Please do.
Um, our standard goal for the 10 likes per live last night, 10 subscriptions in one live.
Nice.
That was really weird and wild stuff, but yeah, very cool.
Congratulations, man.
Well, it's a team effort. We've all been, working and building at it, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we have been working at it for a fraction of the time that you've been working at it. I don't know when you started Impact Athletics Association, but
um,
we're we're jumping on the shoe with wings. You built them.
yeah, that's at least 18 this week. Yeah. I will look over the analytics and give you guys like, kind of the updates and stuff like that. Thank you so much, Lindsay. But yeah, it's been very cool to see the growth, and I'm glad we're all able to be here to partake. Ain't
Lindsay
no
says
fun if the
congrats.
homies can't have none.
Lindsay
I don't
says,
think that,
"Congrats to the new subscribers too, finding their people." Yep,
absolutely,
that's what's up.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I've had to with the evening stuff. I've had to revamp kind of how I eat. I'm eating a little heavier at work. Because I have to like fueling up for the second one is is like okay, if I kind of half, I shouldn't say half starve, but half kind of go through a deprivation, just like a few nuts and stuff like that for lunch. By the time I get off work, I'll either want to eat or I wouldn't have the strength to do like a second thing. So um, QT is QT is right there. So there's these vegetable wraps. So that's the best thing on their menu that I can get. Got to scroll past the pizza and the burgers and all that, but there's these vegetable wraps. So
Is, is there is there like cream cheese or mayonnaise in it or something?
no, and you can change the things that you want. I think all I'm tasting is like the Swiss. There might be like a light dressing to it, but I'm not getting overload. Hey, what's up, Jennifer?
You
Lindsay
want me
says
to
I'm having pickles
kick these
before
off?
bed now. Nice.
Yeah.
And Lindsay, as far as the sleep, I probably just came off of like 4.5 hours, but I'm also going back to bed. Like I work at noon, and before then, I'll get like another couple hours. So I'm breaking it up, and there's a good chance I wouldn't have slept more than the 4 hours anyway. So it's kind of one of those things. But I do keep you in mind when I hear the sleep and being careful. We got you. Nathaniel J Burns kicking it off. Spencer logged on and is studying now, but he's here too. What's up, Spencer?
So snazzy. Oh, kicking the dust off of those legs, boy. Doing 100 push-ups, 100 squats over on the Impact Athletics Association YouTube channel every day, 5:15 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Gabe.
Lindsay says for building muscle and getting ripped, do I need to skip push-ups at all?
No, no, no. Do not skip push-ups.
I read not resting will make you not bulk. Hey, what's up, Iran? What's up, Muhammad? Is in the house. Mr. Burns,
Hey,
whether you,
Muhammad.
yes, he was in last night too. That man was part of the madness last night. He was part of the madness last night, and that was before he went to work. So I'm thinking it was sometime around noon his time. Now,
Hmm.
how are you doing,
Well,
sir?
welcome back, brother.
Yeah.
Welcome back,
Um,
Muhammad.
Him, John. We have X Roach in South Asia. That night shift is a wild bunch, I'm telling you. D&D was in the chat as well.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, there was push-ups upon push-ups. Burpees were introduced.
Oh no.
Squats, guys. I'm telling you, like last night was. There's ones to watch. These are those after the job. It was a wonderful morning for you. Excellent, Lindsay. Like bulking would really come like if you were to start doing like real like weight and low, generally in lower reps. So I don't think there's too much in the way of bulking that you to be concerned about, but definitely always look at higher reps, lighter weight is going to keep you leaner from the little bits that I've always understood.
Uh, yeah, what are your goals, you know?
Yeah. She wants to get ripped so a little, so she'll push for 20 pounds a day, not 10. Nice. Mohammed, Nathaniel's doing 10 push-ups, 10 squats, 10 sets. I'm just doing the push-ups. And then I might do like a quick shoulder workout as well.
Yeah,
Something brief.
10 squats, 10 push-ups, 10 reps.
The mosquitoes are out in force today.
Oh yeah.
I already caught one slacking on my kneecap.
Yeah, mind the mosquitoes out there, y'all. Um, Lindsay says, my whole life is changing for real. Gonna stop working and start getting dumb levels of muscles. Haha, no joke. Full-time job will be getting swole
Swole.
starting next week. Right on, right on. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit.
No challenge, Mohammed. Just the challenges that we're here.
Yeah,
The challenges
yeah,
that we're here.
100%. That's the challenge for me today.
Yeah,
Is
because
just showing up.
yeah, this is this is where we talk about the difference between motivation and consistency and discipline. Now we're just gonna get here and grind it out. No challenge. No, let's set this or that. We're just doing it. Nice. Muhammad's gonna do the 100 squats, 100 push-ups. He he has 20 minutes. That is doable. I've done many of those workouts before on my lunch break. You can knock those out quickly. You would be at Jennifer's pace, I believe. You would be on Jennifer's time because she's knocking those down pretty quick. So, guys, put your set in the chat when you're done with each one. That was really where we were keeping count last night as well. Throw it in the
Oh, yeah.
chat.
If you're enjoying along, put your sets in the chat for sure. Tell us what you're doing.
Yeah, I can feel these things banging into my legs.
Yeah, some days it's worse than others. With the mosquitoes.
Yeah, they're highly aggressive today. The tasty is real.
Yeah, you must have some good food last night, bro.
Oh man, I had that watermelon smoothie after the workout.
Ah, good morning. Oh, that's amazing. I woke up this morning not really feeling it, but comes time to text Mr. Vincent and feet to the ground. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go. It's not
I'm
even
starting
like
to.
pushing myself anymore. It's just you go through the motions a little bit and then you get some inertia, you know.
Yep, Vegeta, big bro, long time. Hey, yeah, it's been a while. How are you?
What's up,
How
Vegeta?
are you? You jumping in
Tina,
with us today, or you just saying hello? Love to have you
Vera.
stick around. Guys, we are already cruising towards that 10 likes. So if you haven't hit it yet, let's just get that team goal out the way so we can get to it. John, good morning. How are you? How are you? Jeff says I'm slacking this morning. Set one. Fair enough. All right. Muhammad said last stream we did 250 push-ups and 50 burpees.
2, 3,
Whew,
4, 5,
that was incredible.
6, 7,
Not to mention the squats too. Don't forget the
9,
squat
10.
and a ton of ab stuff. Let me tell our last our last 4 sets. We're just doing push-ups casually, and then the pack starts going wild. And I think we ended up for our last 4 sets. It was the 10 push-ups, a 1-minute plank. Nice.
These are
10
10.
push-ups, a 1-minute plank, 10 burpees, and 5 squats. That was great.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Right. It was the 10 push-ups, a 1-minute plank, 10 burpees, and 5 squats. For our
Damn.
last, it was really nice. It was a good way to finish it off. But when you're reaching that made the 250 push-ups. So it's probably one of those things for the push-ups. Yeah, could have probably started with that.
Mm.
All right,
Yeah.
Muhammad's at 5, so I know I'm talking and holding everybody up. He just says I improved myself. I can do 30 push-ups in 1 set now. Nice.
Oh, 30
Nice.
push-ups in 1 set.
That
Very
is
good, very
awesome.
good.
We needed a fire extinguisher last night. Yes, go Vegeta. Hey, make sure you're coming back and more frequently. Give us those updates and just do them with us. We'd love to have you. All
You
right, my
doing
turn.
push-ups with us today? Doing some movement to start your day or end your day? I mean, we're worldwide, so let us know where you're coming from in the chat. John in the house needed a fire extinguisher last night. Vegeta says, yeah. Ripped. Super Saiyan mode. All right. Right on.
Super Saiyan God, yes. 30 bench dips.
Woo. That sounds fun.
Vegeta, it
Folks,
sounds like you are Super Saiyan versus what you were before. That's the whole point is with these massive growths, you're better than your last version. So you are the Super Saiyan of what you were before. Oh, Lindsay with John, it was just our workout. We were the wolf pack was howling last night. You could hear everybody circling in. Nice job. Pork Chop Black is in the house.
Pork Chop Black.
Hey guys, if you have not checked out Pork Chop Black's channel, do that. You won't be disappointed when you're looking at his squat hop game, the burpee
Oh my
game,
gosh.
weighted vest game. Guys, the channel is no joke. He's got some fantastic stuff going on. So throw him your support as well.
Pork Chop Black on YouTube.
Stark is in the house.
You must be made of pure muscle.
Look, take a look. Take a peek at the man's channel. Take a peek.
Much respect to Pork Chop Black. Insane workouts. Insane.
Daily.
Yeah. 100%. Inspiration, sir. Folks, we are already at 10 likes. The team goal has been met. It's time to exceed. We just finished set 5. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Vegeta says real Vegeta trained hard and then he turned Super Saiyan and one day will be Super Saiyan. He turned Saiyan and will yes. Yeah, that's it. All you're doing is being the better version of you. That's all that it comes down to. The only person when it all comes down to it you're competing with is the last version of you. I had a whole different video on my other channel talking about two pictures. And the one picture is what you're doing now, and the other picture is it's going to vary. It's the one that's getting better or the one that's just allowing things to pass by. So, what is in your second picture? There's always one of you now, but which direction is that picture being painted? What image are you going to give of yourself? Pork chop black number 34 on the menu from the Chinese restaurant. I forgot about that. Stark in that memory. You're not sorry, Stark. That wonderful sense of humor. Stop it. Lindsay says, geez, some friends of ours are coming to the park. I'll do it with them. Yeah, smoke your friends. Yeah, smoke your friends, Lindsay. Give it to them. Give it to them.
What's up, Stark? I didn't get to say good morning to you.
Yes.
Oh, Stark in the house.
Yeah, yeah. Don't let the pig dog in.
no, no pig dog in here. Let's go. I have no idea what this is. Let's go. Hey, Steely, thank you. Famed Wolf, awesome. Now we're cooking over here, Impact Athletics Association every day.
Iris de la Vega.
Iris,
Hola, hola. How are you?
bienvenido.
Iris, are you new to the channel? Where are you coming to us from? Pork Chop's just loving this. Stark says I can't hold it back. And this is guys, this is Stark in his second language. Imagine what he's like in German, just fluid, just letting it go. Just letting it go. The man with good English that says his English isn't good. Hey, Iris, you're in Arizona. Oh, nice. What northern, southern, just the city,
Good morning.
capital?
Yes.
What part are you at? Lindsay's feeling way more muscular today. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jennifer's 5 sets down. Look
Oh
at this
no.
leaderboard. Look at this leaderboard. This is insane.
What's up, my friend?
Look at this roster of just
Oh yeah, we got to
absolute
get it in
animals.
early, or we won't at all.
Right. Lindsay says, right on, Stark. Thought of that after Witties. Stop it with the English is bad. Those jokes translate. Why did I see
Just give
Mr.
me the key.
Nathaniel back there but didn't see the dog? I thought he
You
was
guys have
going
a great
down.
day.
I thought he was taking a knee. I didn't see the dog at first. I was like, what's he doing back there? And who's
That's
that
my
person?
buddy.
I can't
Just
speak
my
English.
buddy.
John says I can barely move my arms. Yeah.
Ooh, that's intense. Can't move your arms, John. Did you do that barn burner last night? Yeah, rowdy this morning. Oh yeah.
Right? For a bunch of people who didn't seem to be wanting to get up. Yeah.
Exactly. That's the power of inertia, power of community, power of
Yes.
pushing yourself to do
Nice
what you
job,
know you need
Lindsay.
to do.
Yes. Guys, and I'm gonna pour over pork chops again. He was really just
Make
hanging
it.
back with us because he's doing his push-up sets are 50s.
Mm,
Man's banging out 50s. 50. 50.
no.
We are the now 2Ds, 50, double D. If you're doing 50 per set, you got double D's. That's up the cup sizes, like we like to say.
100%, yes.
Iris, how are you today? Are you gonna join us? Muhammad says, John, I'm working out right now. Jump in and do some push-ups. Oh man, it's like those shining twins. Come with us, Danny, forever, forever, and ever. Just dragging you in, John. Stark says you can't move your arms, then move strawberries, John. I mean, you are a farmer. Ah, I need Stark stand up, Stark live, just telling random jokes.
Oh man.
He's on one today. I don't know what you had at lunch. I don't know what you saw on the public transit or the bus on the way to work that got you saucy this morning, but keep going.
He had impact this morning is what he had.
Something. Vegeta's in with the Stark face. That's the Stark face now. That let's not even kid ourselves. If you put that blue emoji, that's you're getting hit with the Stark face.
Somebody's talking about protein powder or something. We're just
Yes,
we're summoning the Stark.
yes, because that man's on that.
Jennifer.
He's on that spicy nitzel today.
Is it me, Mr. Vincent? Is it my go?
I don't know. We're just.
Oh,
I don't know.
uh,
Jennifer's 7 down.
I am
Jennifer,
also 7 down.
are you 7 down?
I am 7 down.
Okay, so Jennifer's caught us, and she's going to be trash talking here in a
Oh
minute.
no! Can't let Jennifer catch us.
Yeah, it's too late. Once the polar bear sees you, it's over. Vegeta, are you joining in? Lindsay is at 40 squats and need food already. Yes, you're going to need to feed that machine. Guys, we go to the pump and we put premium fuel in our cars. We go get the oil change. We keep the updated and the upkeep and all that stuff, new tires, brakes, shocks, what have you. We got to do that more for ourselves. We're our most important vehicle. And that starts with the
100%.
fuel that we put in it. That starts with the maintenance that we get. So don't be surprised if you see Mr. Burns and I getting foot rubs. We need to take care of that stuff.
Oh
So
yeah. And Manny
while
Petty
I'm
Day is
talking,
coming
Lindsay
up.
jumped to 60. She's like, shut up. Shut up. Step away from the pulpit, Reverend.
Oh,
We're all spicy today.
oh yeah. Jennifer Swanson, 7 down. Went to the creek yesterday. Did that re-energize you? Get out in nature a bit. It's evening here for Vegeta. 60, Lindsay.
Sorry, Lindsay. My bad.
Let's
I'm just
go.
like I'm paraphrasing for everybody. It's like a puppet show here where I'm just mouthing and now I'm spicy. Stark face got me spicy now. No, you can't change Stark faces now. That pink face isn't yours. It's the blue one. I guess I couldn't be a good comedian. I can barely speak English. That's what make it better.
Yep.
Remember there was the Australian Yahoo series, and then there was the Russian comedian who struck it big here, Yakov Smirnov. There's been plenty of people who've transferred. Vegeta, nice. Absolutely. Yoga on the rocks, baked in the sun, floated a bit. That's fantastic. That's that rest part. That is therapy. Vegeta, how many are you doing? Are you doing your 10s, 30s? How many are you at?
Amazing.
Was that 8 or
Amazing.
9?
That was 9 for me. We're at 90 push-ups,
Right.
90 squats. Rocking this out with Impact Athletics Association and Vincent Alfonso Jamal.
Rest day, she said. Absolutely.
And a whole mess of people coming in
Yes.
from all over the world.
Hey guys, fantastic. If you have not hit the like yet, please feel free. If you have not subscribed, they are free. So take one and give one to a friend. Kurt, what is going on? Kurt is
Kurt's
jumping
Outdoors
in.
is in the house.
Our man with the outdoor channel, growing his content. If you haven't checked it out, check him out. Vegeta, it was great to hear from you. We'd love to see you more often, so please feel free.
Yes.
And find us on Instagram. There's a
Yes.
link in the description. So click there, follow, you can DM, all that good stuff. Would love to have you, especially people in that desert region.
Yeah.
Stay strong with the fire. Absolutely.
Woo-hoo. Nice job.
Muhammad just finished 100 push-ups and 100 squats because of the stream. Nice.
Way to go, Mohammed. Knocking
Lindsay's
out your
100
reps.
squats. Dogs nearly broke my phone. Oh no. Gonna have to do the rest at home. Can't go through a third phone right now.
Hell
Nice,
yeah.
but 100 squats. Nice. Did you get your people in with you to do it? The friends that came to the park? All right, that was 10 for me. Did I skip ahead? Stark says Kurt is growing his channel. Absolutely. Jennifer, 10 completed. Absolutely. Nice job. John grows strawberries and I grows my knowledge in the English language. Yes. Yes.
We should all
Lindsay,
grow
my
more
fault for trying to
strawberries.
get them at the dog park. They're not here yet. I'm going to try though for sure. Yeah. Yeah. And if they are just not wanting to do it in public, just point them out to one of your favorite videos we've done and tell them just follow along. Trust me, follow along. Mohammed says, where are the likes, guys? We need at least 10. I see 11, but I appreciate that effort. I appreciate that energy. They just got here. Got to go. All right, Lindsay, have fun. And yeah, put your friends through the ringer. Real friends smoke friends. Thank you, Landy. L now coffee. Yes. Yes. Brewing the coffee.
Have
Indeed.
fun, Lindsay.
Kurt says, I'm going to try to join your live stream. That's at 12. I know it's a little late, but that's just my work schedule. So I zip home and try to get on as soon as I can. So, but man, the nights, I didn't know what Landy was. I thought maybe I'd missed something in a different chat. So it's just like, all right. But Kurt, yeah, it's a little late. So completely understand it. And we had, D&D, he hopped on. He said, I'm not supposed to be on my phone. I said, then get off your phone. Don't let impact be the reason you get in trouble. Like the first thing of discipline is sometimes doing things you don't want to do,
Right?
but that you need to do. So learn it at an early age. Let's pass that on. Stark says some ladies in the chat. Some ladies in the chat. I like it. Yes. Muhammad finished, Jennifer finished, Lindsay's hopped off. Kurt, what are you on this morning? And Stark, Stark still at work or are you just off of work? And what's your game plan? Are you on rest day today? I like the forearm work Mr. Burns has going on. All right. I may do another 100. I just might do another. Are you feeling like that too, Mr. Burns? I'm not saying you got to, but are you feeling like that sort of like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Let's do
yeah.
another 100.
I'm not telling anybody they got to do them with me. I'm just saying.
Let's do another 100 push-ups.
All right. Kurt says he doesn't know what he's doing today. Fair enough.
This is gonna be set 11. Mr. Vincent rocking it out. Nice job. You know, if we do 100 more push-ups, you got to do 100 squats. You got to do 100 more squats. It's just, it's like peanut butter and jelly. Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. Who put this out there? Who put this plate of cookies and cream out there? Kurt, just join in. Just join in. Sometimes when you don't know what to do, just do what's going on. Got a positive environment. All right. These mosquitoes are going nuts, but let's get to it.
Got to stay in motion.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, they'll eat
the
your
hard
tasty.
part when you're still.
Woo. Stark says, I'm off work today, just chilling because in a few days my car will be fixed and then the real busy days will begin. I will have some real hard work days next week. Nice.
Oh,
It's nice
automotive
when you can
problem.
plan for that. You know, you can kind of set things up, get an extra meal prep in, an extra set of clothes or whatever it takes, you know, so that you can move through that hard week.
Yeah. Have some real ass hard work days next week. Nice. Muhammad is out. Have a fantastic day, Muhammad. Thanks for joining. Hopefully we'll see you later. And congrats to you on knocking down the 100 squats, 100 push-ups.
Woo, cooking with gas. Let's go. Let's go, Vincent. Woo.
Those squats sound like old elastic.
What?
Said my squats sound like old elastic. I need to get that lube.
You getting creaked?
Yeah, get that motion lotion.
That's right. Motion is lotion.
Kurt, what did you decide on? Nice work. Nice work. Rest day for now. Good call. Stark asked his company for that extra work because the work year really started slow. Worked way less than you wanted to. Yeah, make it up. Make it up.
That's the third bonus set, y'all. Mr. Vince is on this fourth. Amazing. Amazing work. Let's go. Look at that. Deep squats from Mr. Vincent. Something that took me a long time to get. Put that weight in your heels and then also all four corners of your foot. But primarily those heels. Sit back.
Yeah.
Sit it back. Unless you're doing calf raises or jump squats, bias the weight in the heels Feels good. Less tension on the back.
Absolutely. Yeah, sit the butt back, almost rock back a little. Stark says need some money, have to work a little more. Absolutely. And this is when we say, like, HWPO, hard work's going to pay off. It's going to get you caught up on bills or maybe a little bit ahead. So this is consistency and discipline. The same thing where you're asking for extra work, getting up and going to that job every day. Same thing here. When you ask yourself to do a little bit more in the gym or in the park or whatever, and then you get up and do it. That's how it goes.
Whew. Handstand man in the house.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been doing handstands in the park. I think of you. Handstands, cartwheels, etc.
Handstand. Nice. Working out in the middle of your road. Yes. Handstand. Been seeing your stuff. Appreciate it. Been watching your stuff, man. Always good stuff. If you guys haven't seen Handstand Man's content, good supporter of the channel to the north in Canada. And yeah, it's got some cool stuff as far as handstand content, push-ups, all sorts of good stuff. So check him out as well.
Morning. Yeah, here. Handstand man, I can't. There's no link to your channel, so if you drop me a comment on one of my videos, I'll go check you out, buddy. You raise the hand standard. Nice.
The handstand, yeah. Stark says OnlyFans. That's where you're going to get your extra money. Spicy Berlin man tells jokes and exercises.
He's not kidding.
No. Oh, no.
No.
Yeah.
You do some comedy videos there, Stark. You be all right, buddy.
Yes. Handstand says, I forgot to add you. I did write the name, though. It's on my table.
All
Heck
good,
yeah.
man.
Heck yeah.
Thank you for thinking of me.
That's what's up.
Goldfish memory. Goldfish memory stuff. You can train a goldfish. You can't train a goldfish to do push-ups.
Here we go. Nice job. Nice job. Guys, this is the 111, 111 days of push-ups. 111. You want to be one, got to be one of them ones. John says you can't tune a piano.
Why can't you tune a piano? Man, you guys with the jokes today and the risen up last night, like, what is going on here? Good morning.
I'm just kidding. I'm straight up. Man, no joking. John, I had a feeling something was coming. REO Speedwagon, who remembers that? Absolutely. Jennifer.
Again?
The Swanson
Again?
math.
I thought we were friends, Jennifer. I really
I
did.
know, right?
I thought we
Woo.
were.
She's just throwing those gasoline-soaked logs on the fire as Mr. Burns flexes those meat socks that he calls calves. Look at those baby bovines at the underside of his hamstring and above the ankle. Look at those, just begging for milk. Look at that. John says, "Wait, we doing 300?" What's up, Jacob? That's the OnlyFans angle. So it's just an anonymous Adonis. Ooh, that's a good name, Anonymous Adonis. Doesn't that blow? And it's just random exercises of faceless bodies. We think too much. These juices are flowing way too much.
Whew. Oh, get that rock. Oh, here we go. What's up, Jacob? Been a long time, man. Are you in the car? Woo!
Nice beard guy, yes.
I got 3 more sets. How about you, Mr. Vincent? How far behind am I?
No,
Now your
we're
team
on
Jennifer
point.
just cooking me.
I just finished 8.
Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweat is rolling down.
Sweat.
Yeah, it is early and it is warm. Nice job. John says squats are hurting. Damn. It's pouring rain up there. Whoa. Kurt's Outdoors is yawning. Handstand Man says, I feel so lazy when I watch you guys. I'm always in bed. Got to be in bed sometimes.
Yeah, that
We're
is okay.
we're just carrying the torch, you know.
John says squats are hurting. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling the squats definitely. Those burpees and squats last night. Huge banger last night. Did you get the rewatch? Nice. I'm gonna throw that on as well. Uh-oh.
Definitely hydrate, Kurt. And guys, if you have particular ones that you like, definitely throw it back. And you can share these as well. You can throw some of this stuff on your channels as well. You're just watching day 111 of 100 push-ups, but every time we seem to up the ante. We're also doing evening sessions. The last few nights have been evenings. Mr. Burns has a walk in the mornings and evenings, after impact in the morning, in the evenings, almost before impact. So there's plenty of stuff to check out.
Yeah. Welcome to Impact, says John. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Days like this after last night. Welcome to Impact.
Folks, this is my last set this morning of push-ups and jump squats. Mr. Vincent is on his last of 200. Who knows if he'll continue and take Jennifer's advice and hit that 300 today. No pressure at all, Vincent.
Is that what we're doing? 300?
No pressure at all. Just saying, John says, Nathaniel, I will do some live with you as well. What time? I'm available now to work on time.
Available more now to work.
Yeah, I mean, I try to do 7 and 7:30 a.m. and p.m. But it's loose. It's not like the 5:15.
Kurt, you don't get to say 300 or 500. Unless you're doing the 500, you can't call down the thunder. You're not doing.
My God,
I'm putting it out there now.
I'm a little bit hard to breathe through the nose, so it's a little extra challenging for me today. You may hear my voice, but actually doing these feels way better. Opening my airways and feels good. So
yeah,
if you like, subscribe to my channel, get notifications. But you'll be alerted on the walks. I do a walk to the park, do handstands, headstands, and a little bit of yoga, asana, some poses, and just chat a bit. Look at wildlife and flowers, and pretty low impact stuff. Not high energy like the Impact Athletics Association 5:15 a.m. 100 push-ups live workout that Vincent started 111 days ago.
Yep.
Every day he's showing up doing 100 push-ups live with you. It's amazing. I'm so honored to be here. And folks, I got one more set to get to 200 like Vincent. So I'm gonna do it.
And I'm gonna go for the 3. Impact is a bunch of monsters. We're proud to have you, John. Nice job. Nice job. Sweat is pouring. Sweat is running.
That's 200 push-ups, 200 squats. So far this morning, we barely breaking 6 a.m.
Right?
Hey. What's happening? 25 burpees real quick.
What's that you say? 25 burpees real quick.
Okay, John.
John is a savage.
Yes, the garden hose. Drink from it and enjoy.
Yes. Yes. Drink from the garden hose time.
Impact is a bunch of monsters. Yes, it's true. Mr. Vincent, going for 300 push-ups this morning. The wild man.
That's 30. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Handstand man says, can you do push-ups on the back of your hands? It's hard.
Yeah. Yeah. I've tried it once or twice.
I don't think so.
Just that impingement on the pressure on that joint.
Maybe off my knees. I can work up to it, that's for sure.
It's I have a tough time doing just on the palms of my hands at this point. 40. Yeah, not pretty.
Don't wreck your joints for a cool move. You got to build up to it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy push-up.
I'm sure it is pretty.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Nice job, Vincent. Look at him go.
6,
Knuckle push-ups.
7, 8.
Good depth. Good form.
50.
He is
Got
cooking
no
with
target.
gas. Already 50 of the 100 to get to 3. How about that? Hot diggity, man.
Handstand says he's been trying to learn the other position because your wrist is often in the opposite. Yeah. Really been enjoying the push-ups and boxing gloves.
Oh, there you go. Push-ups and boxing gloves sounds like a joy that I have yet to
It's different.
experience.
Yeah, it's different. All right, John's at 50 as well. Here we go.
Let's go.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Knuckle down with padding, basically. But I want to say also like the instability aspect, right? It's not like
For knuckles.
in the boxing glove.
Oh,
Little bit of Bosu ball effect, like the instability.
yeah, you do. It's kind of soft enough to where it settles in. At least the ones that I had. So I think if you have a bigger ounce size glove, it's not like super hard. Yeah, we did okay. It didn't. I never had like wrist roll. I get what you're saying
Yeah.
because it's not a flat surface.
Good morning. Good morning.
No, I've never seen you exercise. I don't think you're doing it.
70.
Nice work. Nice work.
Knuckle down with padding. Yeah. All right. We're doing it. Doing it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 80.
I'm just in awe of my brother, Vincent Alfonso Jamal, getting 280 push-ups in just now. He's got 20 more to go to hit 200 for this workout just this morning. Amazing work. Amazing work.
Oh.
I got 200 in, and I'm done for a little bit. I'm gonna relax and just cheer on my brother.
I appreciate it.
Well, we're all cheering you on over at the Impact Athletics Association channel on YouTube. This is day 111 of Vincent Alfonso Jamal going live, doing 100 push-ups and more. It's
And more, yeah.
and more. John says, "I need food."
5,
Me too.
6,
Me too.
7, 8, 90.
If I get nice job, John says, "Nat, good to see you. Good to be here. Good to be seen. Good to see you. That beautiful dog you got as your profile pic." It's good to see you too, John.
My
Love the
chat must
humor
be
always.
frozen.
Oh yeah. Well.
Last one I had is John says I'm caught up at 50. So.
Oh yeah. You're not too far behind. Handstand man says, "Guess I have to get out of bed and at least do a couple." I got a 16-ounce gloves. Knuckle push-ups are the way to go. Working on that knuckle handstand. Oh my gosh. That would be amazing. All about momentum.
That's different. A knuckle handstand is different.
Yeah.
I've done a knuckle crane pose.
There you go.
That you gotta be careful with the stability because of your rocking yourself, like getting yourself up to that position. But other than that, it's good. All right, last 10.
Let's go.
Six, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice job. 300 for Vincent. Way to go.
This is Impact.
Love to see it.
Oh,
Man.
loving it. Loving it.
Way to go, man.
My bosom is taut.
Maybe I should do some more. That taut bosom sounds like a good feeling.
Yes, it is. It's right in this region. Right in the underwire.
The underwire is working hard, huh?
Yes, my super bra is working today.
Damn, bro. Well, sometimes you got to make your own.
Yes. Yes. That's some musculature. Oh, I'm so bummed. What happened to the chat?
John says, "I need food." Nat, good to see you. Handstand man says, "Someone's going to feel pumped today." He's talking about Mr. Vincent.
Oh, we've all put in the work.
I'm feeling pretty pumped too, but
yeah.
I don't know if my underwire is working as hard as yours. Might have to do some more.
Right in this area. Right in that area.
If I do 10 more, then I'm gonna want to do 50. If I
That's
do 50,
that's the welcome
if I
to it, sir.
if
If you
I do
touch it,
50,
you
I
buy
gotta
it.
do 300.
If you touch it, you buy it. That's the whole.
Oh,
That's the whole thing. There are no fractions. We're doing it's all C notes. Well, I shouldn't say
John
that.
says
That
I'm fried.
yeah, I shouldn't say that's the mandate, but that's my mindset. If I touch it, I buy it. Not even
Oh,
break it, buy it. So Jennifer was right in that mindset where it's like, okay, 300 is like, that's the kind of thing I would have thrown at myself.
oh yeah.
And then once I think it, I'm like, okay, my character says, okay, nobody else knows I thought it, but I know that I did. So got to do it.
Oh, I still got a whole day ahead of me though. I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep 100 in the tank for the walk tonight or
yeah, for sure,
something.
man. You're killing it on so many other levels and aspects. All I know is I'm leaking. And the squats definitely helped, but I left not a whole pool, but I left like a jacuzzi or maybe like an above ground pool worth of sweat on the pad. So
Nice.
I got to wash that off. Got to take care of our equipment.
I'll do some of these knee raises.
Yes, I'm gonna have abs for dinner after work. Well, I hope you're as awake as I am now, because it wasn't a drag getting up, but it wasn't like it was like 70% getting up. Like, okay, I'm still about it. It's not like I don't want to do it, but I wasn't on
Yeah.
like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed time.
No.
But this
But
woke me up.
now I'm awake now.
Yeah.
What's up, Julian, Bernie? Hey, what's good, man?
Oh man, I am
Jennifer
missing.
Swanson says, "Great job, guys." Handstand says, "Definitely great job." Ooh,
What happened to my chat?
that's current.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Jen.
What's
John
up?
says
Don't
huge
ask.
protein dose coming. Definitely great job. Thank you. Julian, what is up? What is up? How are you? Julian, we just finished. Mr. Burns, what'd you do? 200 and 200 squats and
200
push-ups?
and 200.
200 and 200. I did 300 push-ups, 100 squats. So I definitely am not as balanced, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, but feeling it. Feeling exceptional. Julian, how you feeling? Julian's been part of the night chats.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, he's been part of the nightcap. Whew. Yes. My goodness. I am bosomy today. And, it's super tight, but it's telling me this is kind of the direction to go.
More volume.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about a weighted vest or that plate on your back?
Yeah. It might be time. Julian says I was able to bicep curls 35, dumbbell for 25 reps. Nice. It does do a pump. Absolutely. I gotta get back to my to the biceps and back. We did some pull-ups the other day, but definitely gotta be more mindful. But feeling good. I was gonna do shoulders this morning as well, but 300 push-ups is plenty on the shoulders. Unless we just go light.
The workout's going great.
I see that kind of quizzical look. So are you saying?
Quizzical look.
Yeah, when I said shoulders, but
Oh, I was saying like, yeah, do some like you've already done 300 push-ups.
when in doubt, just knock some out.
Hey. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, workout's going real well. It's kind of like brushing your teeth, you know. This is not, we're not like trying to get swole or whatever. Just motion is lotion, you know. This is like a cup of coffee.
Jen, have an amazing day. Thank you for dropping that 300 motivation. Real talk. Real talk. This is how we improve.
Functional training for life. Jen, thank you for joining us. Always a pleasure. Jen got her reps in today, her sets in. Nice job. Have a good day at work.
John says, good day, Jen. Yes. Well, that will be my shoulders. 3 more sets of that. Side raise, overhead, and rear. I don't do a whole lot of trap stuff, but occasionally I'll throw some in.
Nice. Little bit of neck.
Yeah, that's that wrestler neck. That is the wrestler neck. So I'm doing the reverse Uno, which I did last night because we were doing the push-ups, the plank, the burpees, then the squats. So I suggested the last 2 sets we do the squats, the burpees, the plank, then the push-up. So I'll reverse my set sometimes. So now I'm going to go with the reverse, the overhead, and the side.
Nice job.
7, 8, 9. It's definitely not heavyweight, but we don't need it. Not every time. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
What we've been at it a little over an hour and a half, I think. No,
I got
almost an hour and 15 or so.
Yeah.
Not that long.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. 8.
These are old school 10s. Just
Yes.
I love these weights. They're just beautiful. All patina weeders.
Yes.
Things are older than me. Probably. Fit in the palm
Yeah,
of
I
your
have an
hand.
11-pound weight.
Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. I love old iron.
Rusted.
Tin roof.
Rusted. Do. Hey, love. Oh. 2 more. 2 more sets. We got this. Nice work. Nice work. You can see that shred on the shoulders.
trying to grow that underwire like
Yes.
you, Mr. Vincent.
Ugh. Yes. Yeah, that would be one of the things I used to like to do, is like that kind of dumbbell bring forward and just squeeze. Yeah.
One of these guys? Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Nice work. Vincent is doing shoulder flies with power blocks, basically dumbbells, basically any kind of weight. You could use a water bottle, you could use a rock, some overhead press. I might get a little overhead press. Yeah, so they're not super heavy, but heavy over time, or weight over time gets heavier.
Nice. Ah, yes. Six, 7. Every bit. Julian says, training your neck. I should probably start that. I train my triceps. I find my traps bothering you some. Try stretching too. Definitely good stretching routine. Hopefully will help with the traps not being so bothersome. But a lot of times we're just getting tightness from other areas being stronger than what's connected. So sometimes there's an overcompensation for something, trying to keep up. So yeah, look at this man. Cerberus, look at those shoulders. He's a 3-headed dog right now. Nice work. Nice job. Guys, in real time, I've trained with this man, and when he flips a switch, there's no cuddly Mr. Burns. This man turns into a complete dog. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. Beneath those kind eyes and that warm smile beats the heart of an absolute savage. Beats the heart. It's not the character, it's just what he's able to tap into to get these things done. Make no mistake, he's a beautiful human being, but the drive is insane and it's insatiable.
Thank you very much.
How do you stretch the traps? Well, again, this man is a 200-hour certified yogi. So I'm sure Mr. Burns would have some ideas on stretches for the traps. There we go. Yes, good shoulder rolls. Get that shoulder roll. Shoulder roll.
Gonna put one hand here, kind of roll it.
I like that one. That feels good. That feels really good.
Neck. It's hard to pinpoint it because, it's it's not one of the majors. So you get closer to the trap, activating it, stretching it by moving everything around it because everything's connected. So, your neck, and then relax the shoulders down, back, kind of get into it. The best way to activate or feel them is honestly get your hand on it and see how it makes you feel to move other things, shoulders, neck. And that, even after all that, I've just been doing the neck resistance neck training with these weeder weights and all that neck roll and all that. It's still popping. Still more work to do there, to get it greased up. But
Thank you, John. John says awesome. Kurt says shoulders now. Yeah, it was a
shoulders
quickie.
now.
It was a quickie. Are you doing shoulders? Excellent. No, rest day. Yeah, I just did a quick light, hitting front, side, rear. Wanted to be able to like cap it off. Might do traps. Well, you're just privy to the conversation. Julian's doing some traps, or found that his traps is bothering him. So Mr. Burns just gave a small tutorial on stretching the traps. Not your teacher, just giving a friendly advice.
That's right. I am not your teacher.
Yes.
We are in this together, side by side, working out.
Facts.
Mr. Vincent Alfonso Jamal, my brother, does the things that he needs to do, and I do the things that I need to do. We do it together, and together
Yep.
we are stronger. We push forward, and you are here, and you're pushing along right along with us.
Yep.
And you get
Got
stronger
a great
too.
group. Got a great group.
Absolutely love waking up and seeing y'all, chatting with you. It's a joy.
It really is.
It really is a joy. And when we're doing the workouts, I'm not in the chat like as much because I'm trying to wake up, trying to get my body moving and mind muscle connection and all that stuff. Certainly hope that you'll join me on my walks where phone is a little closer to the face and easier to chat a bit, get to know you. But certainly love interacting in the chats during the workout as well. Thank you, man. Julian says I can tell him a little tight in the upper back shoulder region with them neck stretch rolls. Yeah. Looks like you're doing a dead hang there, Mr. Vincent.
Oh, yes. The pale hands, the embossment.
Oh. Yeah.
It's different than the park when the bar is smaller.
Yeah.
Like we
No, the
get the
fat bar
benefit
is
of,
different.
yeah, the fat bar definitely. But you can false grip it too. And just kind of cup it over.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab my fat bar. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
Grab the fat bar. Grab the fat bar. Yeah, Julian, stretch routine every day, if you can. Just getting some flexibility through here. Definitely. I like getting that deep shoulder roll. I feel like helps. I go both directions. And on any given day that you just have the time to do it, yeah, get yourself some stretching. Get that circulation going. And I'm taking the time, I'm being more mindful of when my alarm goes off that first 5 minutes, instead of just like grabbing the phone and starting to set up the live and stuff like that, taking 5-10 minutes just to move around, don't even turn on lights yet. I'll get my water, just have a sip, get my mind, just let me have my own thoughts before I gotta start doing everything outside of like my mind. My mind is definitely still my own, but you know what I'm saying? Like, take a few thoughts just to say it's a beautiful day. I got some stuff to accomplish, and we're here. We're here for it. That's these last couple of days of doing more of that has been really cool. Just not waking up and going, giving yourself the time to ease into your thoughts. So if you can do that and maybe take it a little bit of time to stretch as well, I think you'll definitely reap some benefits. I think a lot of times with fitness and stuff, people overlook the stretching. And a lot of times people are just told to overlook the stretching. You don't need to stretch, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, stretching definitely helps growth and it helps injury prevention. Look at that fat bar. Look at that bad boy. That that is an absolute unit. That is a unit for sure. Oh, good mornings. Good mornings. Good mornings. Mike, what is up? What is up, guys? You're watching Mr. Nathaniel J Burns do good mornings. Mike is stretching now to our point. Mike, do you do any trap stretches? Julian was talking about his traps are tight. Nathaniel was giving him some shoulder rolls and stuff, but I was saying how important it is to like get your stretch, get your mind right before you're doing anything, before you get yourself going. Kurt, I don't know. Generally, I'll just do tens. 10 is a good amount, but my dead hang is really what I enjoy. Oh, nice. Julian, if you haven't checked out Mike's channel, definitely check it out. If you haven't checked out Kurt's channel as well, Mike says I try to stretch for at least 10 to 15 minutes sometimes. Awesome. Awesome. Mike, we did I got 300 push-ups today, 100 squats. Mr. Burns did 200 push-ups, 200 squats. Absolute barn burner, especially after last night as well. We had a fire session. So you guys can check out the after work. You'll see after work or after the job. There's a few of those going on, and those have been different level. Still just as effective as our morning ones, but yeah, it's really cool. uh, it might be, and considering after work, I'm still doing a night one too. So I get off and I'll come home, and we've been doing some stuff um, on in the evenings as well. So I may end up doing 400 or more by the time the day is over. But in this session, in this morning session, yeah, I think 300 is the most. But it also gives me a feeling of like I probably should be upping to at least 200 because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it. I don't feel exhausted. Look at Mr. Burns just showing out with that massive bar. Look at that. Oh, Mike says, I'm sure the results will be good if you do that sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. I am feeling good. I am feeling good. What's on your agenda today for the workout? Julian says, is he in the road? Absolutely. The world is a gym. In the road, in the park. It's like we need a Dr. Seuss version of impact. In the road, in the park, in the light, in the dark, in the joy, in the pain, in the sun, in the rain. We need something like that. Yeah. I can't hear you, Mr. Burns. Game of Thrones with the Raiden staff makes me think of, yes. Andy's got a hat when he goes on his walk that is very Raiden-like.
I think you just wrote it, is what I was saying.
Oh, yeah, bars. Kurt says, Julian, I have a question. Julian says, hey, Kurt, hey. Kurt asked Julian, are you 14? Mike says, uh-oh. Ooh, the stretch.
Yeah, I got a whole other gym space planned for impact. You see more
Wait
of the
a
bar.
minute. Julian, Kurt remembers Julian from Dale Does Fitness. Are you guys connected from like a different chat? That's insane. That's crazy. Oh, Julian says I'm 29. Okay. Mike says that's okay. Give me some workout. In young, especially, it stays consistent with this Julian. Yeah. That's okay. Get the workout. Yes. Yeah. I think we lost Mr. Burns. He looks frozen.
Hello?
Okay, you there? There we go. Where did you pick up?
Here.
Where'd you pick up that battering ram, that battle bar?
You'll never guess.
If you say offer up. So what's the weight on it?
I mean, I think it's at least 45.
I would think it would have to be heavier than that since a standard bar is 45.
Right. I think it's at least 45. I haven't weighed it, but it's no lighter than your standard. That's for sure.
The standard one, that's a good workout in itself.
Oh yeah. Yo, I feel like a sneezing fit come on. I'm gonna pizza out and get ready for my walk. I had so much fun today. Triple ones, Vincent.
Triple ones hit
Incredible.
Hit those 15 likes. Well, hey, the double, man. That is extremely balanced.
Yeah. Did 200 squats, 200 push-ups, and some little extra party favors for fun. But yeah, I'm gonna clean up my mess in the road and get ready.
All right. How soon are you going on?
Stay to get some more. I'm gonna say at least 20 minutes before I'm ready, but might be 30.
All right. All right.
Because this sinus situation. But
Yeah,
all right, Joe.
we'll hang for a little bit, but Mr. Burns is going to jump off, and we will see him on his walk in a little while.
All right, Joe.
Excellent
See you
work,
soon.
brother.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye bye. All right. You know, it's crazy because after Nathaniel jumps off, I can still see his picture in picture. So it's all right. I need to go fishing. Don't have a video to post today. Well, maybe not even fishing. I don't know if you tie your own flies or lures or however that works. Even just like a scan over of your tackle box. Yeah, it's it's all within the scope. Mike, are you asking if I posted or if Kurt posted? And I went back and checked out some of your older stuff, Mike. Oh, it's all good stuff. Just trying to get here where it stretch out lower back a little. Did my first set 30. Long time stretching. That's okay. Warm up the way you need to. You know your body better than anybody. And that's kind of the danger of lifting with other people or things like that, where if they don't understand that concept, because they'll get your ego lifting or ego exercising, and that's no way to do it. It's a classic way to get injured. Try to hit 20 in the first 2 minutes. The breathing long and stretching more. Yeah. Oh, just really trying to get that lower back, hip, all that good area loosened up. Squats felt great. And because I don't do them as much, but we did squats last night and last night's session, um, and burpees along with push ups. Oh. Mike says, let the good air in through the nose with the deep breath and the bad stuff out that's hot through the mouth outward. That's the way I long, deep breathing. Yeah. Julian, it's a fantastic hip stretch. Fantastic. And I can feel it kind of loosening up that lower back, hamstring, all that stuff. So I'll try to, do hip hamstring combo. Uh, some of the mobile stuff as well. Being able just to kind of put this here and twisting it over. Woo. Here we go. Oh, all right. Let me scroll back a little bit. Mike's at 55 push-ups. Nice. Julian says that Mike so true. Yes, that deep breathing in the nose, out the mouth. Kurt says, anyone watch Dale Does Fitness? I've never heard of Dale Does Fitness. Big with Mike says, I do this too, or I sit down and I put my legs straight out and then I lean over it and grab my feet. Yep. Hold it for a minute or so if you can. Yeah. If you have somebody there and you sit in that same position, instead of grabbing your feet, put your hands palm in front of you where someone pushes your back down. Yes. All good stuff. All good stuff. And I can't tell you how much looser my back feels right now. So if I can get to the plow, I really don't do this as much as I should or as much as I used to, but all the way up. Kurt, is that 20 push-ups you're doing now? Or are you doing traps? Kurt's at 30. Obalam Emmanuel, how are you today? Where are you coming to us from? What part of the world? What country? Yes. Hello, Oba. Kurt is doing his push-ups now. I thought it was a rest day. He must have gotten the spirit and gotten self-motivated, or just that discipline has kicked in. Nice work either way. Mike says subscribe, like, and share this link with your friends who need a little motivation to work out daily. Tell them to like too. Absolutely. Kurt says I'm trying to get a lower chest line. Mike says little motivation. Oh, I guess for calisthenics, it's okay. Yeah, absolutely. Oh. Oh, there we go. Sit deep in that squat. Oof, doing it. I'll be right back, guys. Right down my mats. See if this bottle works. If not, we'll go to the other one. Bottles are great till they're not. Bummer. All right, I got this different one. Gotta take care of our stuff. Give it that spray with the disinfectant. Hey, Mr. Burns is in the chat. Here for the support. Absolutely. Julian says, at Kurt, Dale, I know who you mean. Hate to say it because I wished the best. He did a lot of bad things on his health just to try to build muscle, and he doesn't have the genetics to support. I don't know who that is. I know who we are. I know who Mr. Burns is. I know who Make with Mike is. I know Julian. I know Kurt. We got this. Mike says, I think if we keep getting motivated like this, we'll start getting addicted to motivation in general. That's exactly what it is. Then that's what turns into consistency and discipline. Is that it's not like, yeah, right, this is a great day, I'm going to get up and do this. No, it's just now, I just know what I have to do. It's just like getting up and going to work. Sometimes you can love your job, but there's a lot of times we don't always want to go. Sometimes we enjoy going to school, but there's days we don't want to go. It's natural. But you just cut right through it. You don't let that doubt linger. Oh, maybe I shouldn't, or maybe I'm not good enough, or whatever. You cut right through it because you've been training yourself. So we're not just training our minds, we're training our bodies and our souls to know what we're capable of. So Here to support podcast style AFK. I like it. Yo, what is up? Kurt has some good information, but you have to be careful. He's aged much faster than he should. Yo. And I've had a good talk about that with him. Right on. Yo is from Sweden, and Yo has been here. Yo also will support Nathaniel J Burns on his walk channel when he goes on his walks. So we've got this just great cast of people all over the place. Oh, we got the sprinklers going. I don't know if, hopefully this doesn't, I'm gonna see if I can take you guys out here to this little field area because they got the sprinklers on. And who passes up sprinklers? Wow, look at that. So I'm gonna step over there in that grass real quick. You can't beat that. Yo, you know it. I am taking that workout shower, and I'll come out, now that I know that we've got this going, that they've got the sprinklers going on. Sometimes me and my daughter would come out, run through them, me and Aoife, or I'll just do push-ups and stuff. It's like having a rainy day workout, but it's not like storming. Yeah, guys, experimental compounds are not where it's at. Don't risk your health just for that stuff. It's not worth it. And that's the trappings of a lot of it. A lot of times people get caught up in that, feeling like there's a need to do those things. Oh, we lost the sprinklers, or they just went down some. Nope, we got more sprinklers. Holy cow! Uh-oh, wait a minute. Nope, they went down and then others went up. Nice. This is a beautiful area we got here. There's only one steroid that I would take, protein. Julian, maybe I have good genetics, but I know I have great habits. I am 29. People still think I look 22 to 23. Hey, man, some of it's genetic, but so much more of it is how hard you're working. So much more of it is your discipline level and how you implement your diet, your exercise, your hydration, your nutrition, because there's going to be people in your family that have the same genetics as you that aren't doing what you're doing, and they don't look like you look. So yeah, genetics will give us some things, but I definitely am a proponent that you can work through a lot of things, and our genetics don't always mean that it's better. Sometimes you have to overcome become certain things that are genetic. So it's not always a benefit to us. But you are on your prime too. 28, 29, you're really in your physical prime. People think it's like 18, 19. It's not. Look how much stronger you probably were than you were at that age, or should be. Just because you've matured, you're a fully matured body now. 18, sometimes that's not always the case. You might have more energy then, but it doesn't mean that you are stronger or capable of more. HWPO says, Mike. Yo-Yo says, I don't know why my body is getting down day by day. Maybe because my diet is very inconsistent. Yeah, and you'll plateau. Sometimes you have to do something to shake it up. If you're doing the same things, sometimes you have to do something different to get different results. If you want something different, do something different. Mike says, at least get your liquid diet right. Don't drink any sugary drinks. Yes, those liquid calories are the worst. And unsweet tea here and there. Mike says, and if you're hooked on soda, switch to diet until you can learn how to wean off it, and then you just have to defeat it by remember that that's not your go-to. When I stopped drinking soda, Mike is at 95, now at 100. When I stopped drinking soda, because when I tried it again after a while, it made me physically sick. Same thing with fast food, all that. I can't eat that stuff now because once I got off of it and put my mind to it, then it was just like, nah, my body rejects all that stuff. Those oils and all that stuff, rejects it. Milk is about 30% sugar, though. I have like almond milk, oat milk, things like that. Let's talk about the Trend twins. Steroids age them bad. Julian and Kurtz, at least that's what I'm saying, at least. Trend twins are kind of cool, bro. Yo, are you doing any work today? Any workout today? Or is it a rest day? Yeah, there's nothing cool about that, man. Like, don't give them the caveat because the influence is not good. Steroids are not good, especially when abused. If you're recovering from a surgery or things like that, but when people are overdoing these things, it's not good. There's nothing cool about it because the influence that it has upon other people is not healthy. Just came from the gym. Nice. What'd you do? What was your day in the gym? Mike says honey buns and all that stuff when I cut out. You notice your temptation. You notice that temptation food damage you're the most. Yeah, look, sugar, salt, all that stuff. It's an addiction. And these companies, make no mistake, from the commercials to the moment you eat it. You look at like a chip commercial, that crunch, they have a like a sound technician. They come in and they get that crunch to where it pleases us and we want that. And then they have these teams of scientists that are putting these spices and these chemicals together that make you crave it. They're creating addicts. So no wonder it's hard to kick it. It's not like, oh, I'm just fat, I can't stop. No, it's because of all the things in it. It's because of all those things in it. So no wonder our minds are hard to, when it comes to understanding like why we can't quit. We need to understand the psychology behind addiction. Addiction is not just for people on drugs. There's more sugar addicts than there are probably cocaine addicts because it's accessible to more people. Little kids are being introduced to this. Nobody's giving little children cocaine, at least not the same rate as sugar. Mike says, oh, honey buns all contain sugar. Anything that says sugar on it automatically means processed sugar, chemically processed. Yeah. You do have to get one that says organic cane sugar on the ingredients. Is there any other sugar? Is chemical process, and it will just say sugar. Yeah, that white table sugar. Mike says if you indulge in drugs, you get punished with death and overdose. When you chase physical temptation, it leads you to a spiral of doom. And look, drugs can be anything. When you overdose on anything, if you're overdosing on food, sodas, like look at the obesity rate in our country. So again, it's not just street drugs as we think of them. They're peddling us things that are going to inherently kill us or cause us to need a lot of medical attention in convenience stores. That's what they're doing. Kurt just drank some Mountain Dew. I would look up the ingredients in Mountain Dew, man. Know what you're putting in your body. And I'm not saying I eat perfectly any of that stuff, but it's just one of those things. Julian says, at Kurt, I believe some of the time you have to be mean to actually be nice to help. I don't know about mean, but I would say direct. Be honest, and if people take that as mean, then that's how they're going to take it. But I don't think you have to be mean. I think you just have to be honest with people, directly honest. I told him all that I don't know if it helped, but I know the last time I talked to him, he came off it all. Well, good for him. And good for you for being honest. That's not being mean. That's just looking out for somebody. Mike says the same with enriched grain. Stay away from any of rice or bread or frozen food that says enriched grain. Check your rice. Throw it out if you find it. Yo. I bought the chocolate peanut butter and it is sweet. It is bad now. I bought it because I can eat it. Much normal peanut butter. I can't eat much because it tastes awful. Sometimes you have to retrain your palate too. We'll look at things and say, oh, I don't like that taste. Sometimes you have to get used to it. Unless it just really sets you off or you have an allergy to it. Sometimes it's a maturity thing too. Your palate will mature and change. Mike says, yeah, they genetically modify it with the right amount of salt and sugar, chemical process, salt and sugar to get you hooked and take away the damage to your health. Yep. Wow, the shelf life extends only. Stay away from McDonald's. Stay away from all that stuff that allowed processed ingredients. Call it freedom until you try to quit because it's not freedom. It's a trap. Yeah. I mean, when we saw, who was it? Popeyes put out that spicy chicken sandwich and people were fighting over it, physically fighting. Yeah, well, that was a different day when they were putting cocaine in Coca-Cola. But sugar's more dangerous, the white sugar. But when all those people were fighting over chicken sandwiches and things like that, they weren't fighting over the sandwich itself. They were fighting over the chemical addiction because they needed that fix for that came through the sandwich. It would be no different than watching maybe alcoholics fight over the last of alcohol or other addicts fighting over the last of what they're addicted to. So you have to be careful, and it's dangerous because they market it to us in such a way that it looks fun, it looks like it's not going to hurt you, and you hear the crunch, you see all these people smiling and stuff. Nope. Do your research. Mike says get the reduced sodium, low sugar peanut butter and organic, and remember nut oils are bad for you, so don't indulge in them. Yeah. Mike says, like, I remember a few times where I ate cashew butter and sesame seed butter, and I ate a lot of the oil, not too much, and I got the flu. So when you heard about nut oils actually being bad for you. Kurt says he's doing weighted push-ups. Mike opened his eyes to now canola oil, coconut oil, and stuff like that is good, but nut oils in specific you want to avoid indulging in. Nathaniel says, what hormones and chemicals are they feeding the chickens they feed you? Yep, exactly. Same thing with beef. All the things that you eat that is farmed in a lot of cases. In a lot of these major companies, they're trying to keep up. Mr. Burns, can you hear the dog by chance? Okay. Dogma is, yeah. So it never fails. When she leaves, that dog goes bananas. And the only difference is now is that she's keeping the dog in the house after that talk.
But I feel bad for the dog because he's just barking maniacally, banging on the door. Is it true that bodybuilders die early? Um, I mean, some have, but there could be a lot of underlying things to that. I don't think it necessarily just means that it's because they were a bodybuilder. Most famous bodybuilder of all, he's what, in his 80s now? Arnold Schwarzenegger. Um, but he's generally the the one of one. But Lou Ferrigno, some of these other guys, there's some that have been around for a while. But are we talking about top tier? Are we just talking about guys in general? What's the mandate? What's the standard of what are we considering a bodybuilder? People who've gotten their professional card. I do know that lifestyle is dangerous because once you're done with the show and they talk about how much they gorge themselves because they were starving themselves, so you go from, I don't know, 220 or whatever to 315 in the matter of like, wow. They need to make an orange chicken sandwich. I do enjoy orange chicken, but that sounds super decadent. Julian says that Nathaniel, yeah, apparently the pre-cooked chickens at the store are dipped in something so they last longer, like they do last all day, hot all day, but they're not. Obesity designation doesn't discriminate between the fat and the muscle. Yeah, Julian, it's not even chickens are dipped in it. You'll see them just like pump them up. They'll like plug it, and to make it plumper, they'll like give it like this burst of saline, I believe. Some sort of just like watery liquid. Mike says, did anyone try the orange chicken pizza rolls? Haven't made them again, but they made them a few months ago, Tostitos brand. No, I didn't even know that was a thing. Mike says, but if they make a fast food drive-through at KFC or McDonald's or anywhere, an orange chicken sandwich, I'm going in. No? Go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead. You can just sell those sandwiches and you would sell out. Even Panda should make it. Yo-Yo says, I don't eat chicken, only eggs. Would that be chicken though? Is an egg chicken? I don't know how we divide that unless it's an egg of something else. Or is that yeah, I mean, unless it was like duck eggs or, something else, but then yeah, I would think that would still be chicken. Chicken egg, yeah, that would be chicken. Chicken ovum. Julian says, yes, real bodybuilders definitely decreases your longevity on average. Do natural big bulky bodybuilders die early too? Cloaca drops. What are cloaca drops, Mr. Burns? There's probably some research on that, Yo-Yo. I'm not in the bodybuilding industry, so I don't really follow like deaths and things like that. Nathaniel says obesity doesn't discriminate. Your risks are higher if you're obese. Julian says at Yo-Yo, you do not usually have to worry about getting too big naturally. I guess it all depends. Like, how are you training? Are you? Because I'm sure there's somebody who's taking steroids or supplements who's eating right and cleaner, who's going to outlast the natural bodybuilder who's just gorging himself to make gains. So I think it's all what are we looking at? Julian says if we're talking about healthy body fat, yes. Yo-Yo says no, but taking all the supplements that bodybuilders use that are not anabolic. I don't know, man. This talk for me would be like talking about cocaine or heroin or anything else. I don't know because that's not where I'm at. I don't want to give it that attention. I just know that what I got going on is what I got going on. And what people want to put themselves in that's on them. Does it harm the body? Do all the supplements and things, and probably sure it's not good for liver function when you're asking your body to filter a lot of those things. Make with Mike says, I assume guys who work out in the gym a lot that take steroids and stuff like that probably have a higher death rate. Yeah, and a lot of that is probably due to you know, user error. A lot of guys don't know, how to come off of a cycle, or a lot of guys don't come off of a cycle. Like a lot of people just go onto things very naive and don't do their due diligence to themselves to say, okay, I need to know all of these things. Or so I'm not advocating for taking it. I'm just saying a lot of people just don't. They don't do themselves the favor of actually understanding what it is they're getting into. Kurt says, I might watch some of Dale's videos after this. Haven't watched him in a while. Mike says, hey, they make chicken with boiled eggs and good chicken. And chicken, good idea. Hey, they said make a chicken with boiled eggs and chicken, good idea. Or they should make the bread circle-shaped circle eggs. Use eggs instead of bread, and the middle chicken. That way, it's the whole chicken. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. I know Nathaniel J Burns is getting ready to go on his live, so make sure you go check him out. Give him some support. Guys, support each other's channels too if you have content. Definitely check out Make with Mike. He's got some really good stuff. Again, Nathaniel J Burns. And we had Pork Chop Black in earlier. Julian, shout out to Julian. Of course, Jennifer, Lindsay, Spencer, John. Jacob even stopped in for a moment. Stark on his way to work. Muhammad before he got to work. Fantastic chat today. Yo-Yo says, I'm curious if anyone who does bodybuilding naturally and super diet focus use all the supplements the bodybuilding industry have and don't use any anabolic. Would it be bad? Do so. Yeah, look. I would look on Google, like really do some research on that and find some experts in that field who are honest about what they take and do things like that. It's a wealth of information on the internet for sure. All right, Yo-Yo, we'll see you guys on the next stream. I appreciate you guys. Go check out Mr. Burns because he's going to have another fantastic walk, probably some more push-ups or some form of exercise and stretching, and just some good stuff for your mind as well. So subscriptions are free. Take one, give one. If you guys like this content, the same way you are, like even with this, you guys were talking about Dale and stuff like that. Go to Dale's chat and talk about this channel. Okay, flip the narrative. Instead of bringing other people's stuff to us, bring our stuff to other people. That's how this channel is going to grow. And we've got a positive message. That's why you guys are here. So we appreciate that. But start sharing that stuff. Mike has been fantastic for putting this content on his channel and sharing it with his people. So, guys, that's how the channel grows. That's how we do that. And that's how we have like a good, healthy interaction with one another. Other than that, pass it on. Yes, Mike says like and share the link for sure. That's what we want to do. It's cool that there's other content people out there, but we're trying to build our own thing. And if they weren't doing positive things for themselves, that's unfortunate. But that also doesn't mean that it has to sit at our doorstep. So let's clean that up. Let's make sure that we are paying the proper respect here. It'd be like going to somebody's house and talking about somebody else's cooking. We want to make sure that what we're doing is here. We're doing it in-house. So all respect due, but I would be remiss if I didn't say that. So guys, share it with your friends. Mr. Burns has just gone live, so go check him out. And I'm going to hop off, but you know where to find the links in the description and all that other good stuff. So as we say, HWPO, hard work pays off, Impact Athletics Association. And we'll probably see you tonight for after the JOB. See you.